If you're a YouTube Shorts connoisseur like me, you've probably at least once come across a Minecraft video like this, with this funny looking black and pink dude running around absolutely mogging other big YouTubers with his pro Minecraft skills. This is DeQuavis, one of the fastest growing channels on YouTube with over 11 million subscribers, which he achieved with hundreds of these Minecraft clips in just 2 years. But how does he make them? Well, you probably know that these clips are staged, and if that isn't obvious already, psst, he admitted it himself. But even if we know that these videos are fake, some would say that it's still impressive that he manages to pull these stunts off. Well, some of you are probably already yelling at your screen that he uses TAS, which if you didn't know is short for Tool Assisted Speedrun, which basically means that he slows the game down with a command that lets you move in slow motion. And after recording the video on his server with his buddies, he just speeds it up again, making the gameplay look smooth and very real. But that isn't the only way he cheeses his clips. In this video, I will be replicating every single little trick DeQuavis uses to make my very own staged Minecraft clip. And boy are there many. So the video I will be making is a Bed Wars clip, which is a classic in regard to DeQuavis' content. To make one, we will need to utilize many of the stunts he uses, such as God bridging, fireball pillaring, TNT fishing rod, quick bed defenses, TNT cannons, full boxing, and whatever this is. So let's start with God bridging, the easiest on the list. Or so I thought. You see, I thought that the way DeQuavis does it is by simply slowing down the tick rate, making it easier to time block placements. But because the newer versions of Minecraft limit the number of blocks you can place in one tick, it makes it almost impossible to God bridge even when using an auto clicker. So the next thing I tried was finding an auto placing mod that bridges for you when all you do is hold right click. But when I tried downloading some for newer versions, they either worked the wrong way or they just didn't work at all. And this is where I was starting to give up. I started wondering, does DeQuavis actually bridge legitimately in his videos? Is he as good as he portrays himself? So then I decided I needed to train. I practiced every single day for weeks, even months, and then I was finally able to start doing this. Yes, finally bro, I can God bridge. That took forever. Oh, don't pay attention to that. So yeah, basically there was an auto-placing mod that I just couldn't find because of its weird name. Accurate Block Placement, which ended up being a huge help when we actually started recording the clip. So now that we got that out of the way, we can move on to the next pro move that Big D does, Fireball Pillaring, which is a neat trick he uses to get to the high ground before doing some other stunt. But before we attempt to do this, we need to somehow get these throwable fireballs because you can't throw the ones in vanilla Minecraft. And you would think that there has to be some simple fireball plugin that you can use, right? Wrong! I tried so many different plugins and most of them didn't work because they were all like 10 years old, and the ones that did acted like some Chinese knockoff of the Hypixel one. Like this one just wouldn't explode on impact, and this one was just way too strong. Like this was the only thing these dysfunctional Minecraft mods were useful for. And so I hit another wall. Additionally to his super sigma Minecraft skills and his incredible ability to attract females, he obviously codes his own plugins, meaning that there was no way I could match DeQuavis the developer. But thankfully, after a little more digging, I found Bed Wars 1058, which basically is like an all-in-one plugin that takes care of all that nitty-gritty stuff and allows you to play Bed Wars almost identically to the one on Hypixel. So after a bit of messing around with the commands, I set it up and I was finally able to get the fireball. And surprisingly, it was actually pretty easy to do the stunt using the slow tick rate method. All you had to do was time the fireball correctly and just spam right click to pillar up, which was possible thanks to the auto placing mod from before. Oh, and the plugin also took care of the self-primed Bed Wars TNT that we will need later in this video. Okay, now we took care of those gruesome tasks, so let's move on to something a little more fun. The bed defense. Almost every DeQuavis video starts with him covering the bed in some specific pattern, and the one we'll be doing is this 2-layer bed defense made out of oak, planks, and wool, which we'll of course do with the help of the tick command. So I started practicing the bed defense. And I messed up. And don't worry, if you think this looks slow, it'll look faster in the recording. Almost. Perfect. And after a while, I was able to consistently build the bed defense accurately, but then I ran into another problem. You see, while this clip of me placing the blocks looks fine, when I later go to speed it up, you can see that my mouse movements look all jittery, and this is because the movement of my crosshair is sped up along with the gameplay itself. And because I'm wanting my short that I'm posting to look like DeQuavis's, I had to slow my camera movement down, or else it would have looked like I had Parkinson's while playing. Okay, so now I think it's time we've actually started making the video. Well, it wouldn't be a DeQuavis video without paid actors! Say hello, Joe.
Hello.
Let's go. Okay, we're going to record our first clip. Come on. So the way we'll be recording the video is by splitting it up into several parts, where in each we'll do one of DeQuavis' signature stunts. And this method of separating the clip is actually another one of DeQuavis' clever tricks. At the end of a segment, he looks at a single point like the ground, or he just goes into F5 mode, and because of a very convenient Minecraft feature, we can just press F3 plus C to save the exact location and direction that we were looking at. And if we paste it in again, from there we can just begin recording the next part of the clip. And this will actually end up becoming pretty handy, because we have some pretty crazy plays planned that would almost be impossible to do in one take. But let's start with the bed defense. So, for the first scene, just start bridging over here, like this. Kind of slowly.
Gotcha.
And what I'll do, I'll zoom in on you, and then build the bed defense. And then I'll do that transitioning thing. Like, once I finish building the bed defense, I'll look down, and then from that point, we'll start the next scene. And by the way, when I say action, start jumping, like, just jumping and hitting in the air, like that. And once I start building the bed, start bridging, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. And action. Okay. No way, I think I just did it first try. Okay, I want to make sure I did it right, and then if we did it, then I'll move on to the next. So it turns out that I had my chat on, meaning that you could see the commands I used, which is a huge no-no when it comes to Minecraft stage content. And we did another take, and we finally got our first of many successful scenes. Okay. All right. Now this is a real fun one. So for the next scene, we will be utilizing the classic TNT fishing rod stunt that is a staple in DeQuavis' videos, and it will be heavily inspired by this clip. And before we started recording, I practiced it offline, and here's how it went. Okay, so I've been practicing a little bit with the stunts. So I have an alt account here. Oh, yep, that's how it's going. It's too late. Ah, how did that not kill him? Yes! Okay, so I figured out that if you slow the game down and then put like a little pocket around the TNT before I final jump, it works. Oh. Yeah, most of the time. Nice. Okay, that was perfect. And so after a lot of practice, this was one of our very first tries when the cameras were rolling. Okay, I think we got it. So after successfully recording the first two scenes, this is how they look like sped up. And so we called it a day and planned to make the rest later. But now I was ready for the rest of the insane clips we were planning to make. And when Joe was ready, we hopped on the server. But before we get to the last part of the video, I just want to tell you that I'm unemployed. Oh, wow. Thank you. But if you want to keep it that way, please subscribe, because then I will be able to make more videos like this for you guys. So anyways, this is how it went. In this scene, I'll just go over here and God bridge over here a little bit. And then fireball up. God bridge a little bit. And then place 2 TNTs. Then clutch, ladder clutch. And then you die. You're in survival, right? Nice. Yep, that's how it'll look like. Okay, and one more thing. Let's say when I fireball, that's when you should start building up. Like, kind of slow. okay? And like build up, I don't know, like 4 blocks. I want to see if the TNT kills you from there. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not even close. I guess we can try it for the first time. And action. I messed up. Oh my. I'm gonna miss again. Are you kidding me? Okay, I need to bridge a little bit more next time. Action. Okay, I think we got it. I think we got it. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. The next scene, I'm gonna be in this position, right, in F5 mode, so I can just exit out of it and go here. I'm gonna fireball over. And so you're gonna be like right here. So like maybe like in this block, right? And then I push you back. And you just conveniently don't move. No, go back! and then I think I placed the TNT there. Oh my. And then actually I'll do that with planks, and then I'll just keep going. And you'll die. And then this is where the final scene will be. The final one, ooh, that's gonna be. I practiced it like the whole day today, but. And action. Action. Okay, that might not be our best try, but we'll see how it looks like. Okay, so I'm actually gonna do the transition mid-air, because I do go into F5 mode in the previous clip, and so in the next clip, I'll start the next clip mid-air. So in this scene, you're gonna be on that island, and when I see you, I'm gonna do this 6 times. This like ladder bridging that DeClavis does in his videos sometimes. And then on the 7th one, I'm gonna fireball up. And once I get to like to the 4th ladder, you're going to bridge over to my tower and get like right under it, like you want to build up to me, like right under it. All right, and action. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, too early. Okay, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, don't move. For the last scene, you're gonna start pillaring up, and then I'm going to do a telly bridge thing, and then jump to the side, hit you off, pearl over, and hit you again. Okay, and let's say action. Oh, and action. That's barely not gonna hit you, are you kidding me? And you might be wondering how my arrows are so accurate, and it's actually because I have a plugin that auto-locks on the player that wasn't working at the beginning, but then we later got it to work. And without it, it would be really hard to hit the clip. Please hit you, please hit you, please hit you. Ah! And action. I mean, yes, it works. And since the arrow wasn't hitting Joe the way we wanted it to, we decided to split the scene again by starting the ladder part from the moment I pearl. And to make it easier to get the right one, I shot a frozen arrow at Joe, and then later unfroze the game to give the impression that he actually got knocked off. Perfect! And with that, we were finally done recording, and all that was left to do was put the various scenes together and add all the sound effects that aren't sped up to make the clip look real. And I can't show it here, so if you want to see it in its final form with the copyrighted font playing in the background, I posted it as a short on my channel. Well, I actually had a lot of fun making this video, so let me know if you want to see me stage more Minecraft clips like this. Well, I hope you enjoyed, and make sure to subscribe on your way out, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you fake a Minecraft clip.